Feature 1. Remote Key Fob Special Functions. Remote key fobs are way more powerful than most drivers realize. Sure, unlocking and locking the car is standard, but that's just scratching the surface. Let's talk about window control. On many models like Kia, Hyundai, and Volkswagen, holding down the unlock button for 3 seconds rolls down the windows. Honda or Volvo, press unlock once, then press and hold again. And if the key fob trick doesn't work, the manual method might. Stick the key in the driver's door, turn it clockwise, and hold to open all the windows. Now for mirror folding, cars like GMC, Chevrolet pickups, and BMWs let you fold in the mirrors using the fob. Just hold down the lock button. Newer Hondas need a lock press followed by a second hold, and don't overlook the remote start. That little circular arrow, that's the gold mine. Even if the button isn't visible, cars like Lexus, Toyota, or Mazda usually let you press the lock button twice and hold the third press. BMW owners, 3 quick locks. Other hidden gems in the fob: remote park, car summon, and even backup mechanical keys. Time to check the manual. It's probably holding secrets. Feature 2. Color-coded engine components. Ever pop the hood and feel totally lost? Color-coded engine parts are here to help. Bright colors like yellow, blue, red, or green are typically used for things drivers can refill, like the oil dipstick, windshield washer, or coolant. Gray or black, that's a hands-off zone. That's the engine block or transmission. Knowing this keeps things simple and can prevent an expensive trip to the mechanic. Feature 3. Road condition indicators. Those random dashboard icons are more helpful than they look. For example, that snowflake symbol, it's not just cute, it's a frost warning. On cars like Volkswagens, the symbol lights up when outside temps drop below 39 degrees Fahrenheit. Toyota, 37 degrees Fahrenheit. When it turns red, things just got serious. Volvo takes it up a notch. Their cars connect and share road data, warning drivers about icy routes ahead. It's like weather radar, but built into the car. Feature 4. Hidden storage compartments. Jeep is the king of secret stashes. Every Grand Cherokee comes with at least one hidden compartment, and Jeep won't even tell you where it is. Infiniti G35 hides a spot in the rear armrest. Volkswagen Golfs, there's one under the driver's seat. Toyota Hilux even has a hidden dash compartment that doubles as a mini cool box, perfect for road trips. Feature 5. Easy Fill Tire Alert. Filling a tire isn't fun, but this feature makes it idiot-proof. On models like the Nissan Rogue, Altima, Pathfinder, and even the Jeep Grand Cherokee, there's a system that honks when the tire hits the correct PSI. Here's how it works. Car and park. Engine off, but ignition on. Start filling the tire. The lights will flash. When the tire is full, the car honks. If it honks and flashes again, that's an overfill. Brands like GMC, Chevy, and Jeep also offer this. Once you use it, you won't want to fill a tire the old way again. Feature 6. Fuel gauge arrows. Ever rent a car and pull up to the wrong side at the pump? There's actually a tiny arrow on the fuel gauge that tells exactly which side the gas tank is on. It's been in cars for decades, yet people still miss it. One glance could save time, confusion, and a little embarrassment. Feature 7. Fuel cap holder. It may seem like a tiny detail, but the fuel cap holder is one of the most overlooked yet important features on a car. Most drivers finish pumping gas and let the cap dangle by its tether, or worse, set it on the trunk or roof. The problem? That cap can swing around and scratch the paint, or worse, pick up dirt and debris that can easily make their way into the fuel system. Once contaminants get inside, they start clogging fuel injectors and wearing down the fuel pump. That kind of damage doesn't come cheap. Repairs can easily climb past $3,000, all from a simple oversight at the gas station. Fortunately, almost every modern car has a built-in solution, a small fuel cap holder right on the inside of the fuel door. It's designed specifically to keep the cap clean and secure while refueling. Using it takes literally 2 seconds, but it can make a huge difference in protecting the vehicle's engine and saving money over time. It's one of those small features that delivers big-time value if it doesn't get ignored. Feature 8. Anti-glare features. Night driving can be one of the most challenging parts of being on the road, especially when the driver behind has high beams on or bright headlights that hit the rear view mirror just right. That glare can be disorienting and even dangerous. Thankfully, traditional rear view mirrors come with a simple yet effective anti-glare feature. There's usually a small toggle or tab at the bottom of the mirror. Flip it, and the mirror adjusts its angle slightly, diffusing the light and cutting down that harsh glare. It's an old school solution that still works incredibly well, but as technology has advanced, So have mirrors. In many newer vehicles, the rear view mirror has gone digital. Instead of reflecting light, it displays a live video feed from a rear-mounted camera. This gives a wider, clearer view of what's behind the car and significantly reduces the impact of bright headlights. It's especially useful in SUVs or when the rear window is blocked. Additionally, adaptive headlights are helping to solve the problem from the front. These intelligent systems automatically adjust the direction, range, and intensity of the headlights based on the driving conditions, oncoming traffic, and speed. They can dip the beams when another car is approaching or brighten up a dark stretch of road. Together, these anti-glare solutions make a huge difference in nighttime visibility and safety. Whether it's a manual flip tab or a fully digital system, reducing glare helps keep eyes on the road and makes night driving a lot less stressful. Feature 9, traffic signal change warnings. Ever zone out at a red light and get startled by a honk from the car behind? It happens to the best of drivers, especially during long commutes or moments of distraction. Luckily, car manufacturers have started rolling out a feature that helps avoid those awkward and sometimes dangerous delays. Traffic signal change warnings. Audi and BMW are leading the charge in this area. Select models, such as the Audi Q7 and BMW vehicles running on operating system 8.5 or newer, are equipped with a system that can predict when a traffic light is about to turn green. A small icon or light on the dashboard will blink just moments before the signal changes, giving the driver a heads up to get ready. It's a minor alert, but it can make intersections smoother and reduce the risk of being rear-ended. Subaru takes a slightly different approach. While it doesn't forecast light changes, it does monitor traffic movement. If the car ahead begins to move and the driver hasn't responded, the system issues a gentle beep. It's a quiet reminder to pay attention and get going. These systems may seem like small additions, but they play a big role in improving driving flow and minimizing fender benders at intersections. By nudging drivers back into focus at just the right moment, they help reduce stress, keep traffic moving, and make the roads just a little bit safer for everyone. In busy city driving, even a second's notice can make a big difference. Feature 10, emergency shift button. When an automatic car's battery dies, one of the most frustrating issues is being unable to shift the gear out of park. This becomes a real problem if the vehicle is blocking others, stuck in a tight spot, or needs to be pushed or towed. Most people assume there's no solution without a jump start, but there's actually a built-in workaround that many drivers don't even know exists. Hidden near the gear shift is a small slot or button known as the shift lock release. It's a manual override designed specifically for this situation. In most vehicles, all that's needed is a key, coin, or small flathead screwdriver. Insert it into the slot and press down. This temporarily disengages the lock and allows the gear shift to move out of park and into neutral. Depending on the car, this slot might be under a small plastic flap or hidden beneath the boot, the leather or cloth wrap surrounding the gear lever. It's not flashy, but it's incredibly useful in emergencies. This simple yet overlooked feature can save time, money, and a whole lot of stress when dealing with a drained battery, especially in situations where a tow truck or jump start isn't instantly available. Feature 11, backup mechanical key. Key fob not working? Battery completely drained? Don't panic. There's a hidden solution built right into most modern car key fobs. Nearly every fob includes a backup mechanical key, and it's super easy to access. Just look for a small release button on the fob itself. Press it, and you'll be able to slide out a slim metal key tucked inside. It's the kind of feature that goes unnoticed until the moment it becomes absolutely essential. Once the key is out, check the driver's side door. You might see a small plastic cover beneath the handle. Gently pry that open using the key or your fingernail, and you'll find a traditional keyhole hidden underneath. Slide the mechanical key in, turn it, and just like that, you're in. No need for battery power, electronics, or stress. It's a simple feature that can save the day, especially when stuck in a remote area or during extreme weather. Many drivers don't even realize it's there, but once used, it becomes one of those little car hacks that's never forgotten. Feature 12, drowsiness detection systems. Ever notice a little coffee cup icon pop up on the dashboard? It's not just a quirky design, it's a serious safety feature. Drowsiness detection systems are becoming more common in modern vehicles, and they're designed to catch fatigue before it becomes dangerous. These systems use cameras and sensors to monitor the driver's face, tracking movements like frequent blinking, eyelid closure, and even subtle head tilts. Some systems also keep an eye on how the vehicle is being driven. Things like like sudden lane departures or erratic steering patterns. When signs of fatigue show up, the system responds with an alert. It could be a soft chime, a flashing coffee icon, or a full-blown message suggesting a brake. In some cars, like newer Subarus, an I symbol appears on the dash, while the car emits a rapid series of beeps. It's like a digital co-pilot reminding the driver to stay sharp. Especially during long road trips or nighttime driving, this feature can help prevent serious accidents. It's one of those quiet lifesavers more vehicles should be talking about. Feature 13. Conversation Mirror. Ideal for families, the Conversation Mirror is a clever feature that lets drivers keep an eye on rear passengers, especially kids, without ever turning around. It's a small, wide-angle mirror, typically tucked away inside the sunglasses holder above the rear view mirror. With a quick flip down, the driver gets a clear view of both the second and third rows, making it easy to monitor what's happening in the back seat while keeping attention on the road. This feature is especially common in larger family vehicles like the Honda Odyssey, Toyota Sienna, and GMC Yukon. It might not sound groundbreaking, but it adds a surprising level of convenience and safety. Instead of relying on the rear view mirror or awkwardly turning around, a quick glance provides all the visibility needed to manage backseat chaos. It's one of those underrated features that quietly improves the driving experience, offering peace of mind without any distractions. For parents and anyone who frequently drives with passengers, this tiny mirror can make a big difference. Feature 14. Adaptive Cruise Control, ACC. Traditional cruise control could keep the car at a steady speed, but it demanded constant attention. If traffic slowed down, the driver had to brake or disengage the system manually. Adaptive Cruise Control, or ACC, changed the game completely. It uses sensors to monitor the vehicle ahead and automatically adjusts speed to maintain a safe following distance. If the car in front slows down, ACC slows the vehicle too. Once the road clears, it accelerates back to the preset speed, all without any input from the driver. Today, over 90% of new cars sold in the US come equipped with ACC. It's not just a convenience feature, it significantly reduces driver fatigue and improves highway safety. However, like any technology, it has limitations. Dirty sensors, heavy rain, or snow can interfere with how well the system functions. In harsh weather conditions, ACC may become less reliable or shut off altogether. So while it's incredibly helpful, drivers still need to stay alert and ready to take control. Feature 15. Emergency Braking Assist, EBAA. During sudden emergency stops, most drivers don't press the brake pedal hard enough to unleash the full stopping power of their vehicle. That's where Emergency Brake Assist, often called EBAA, steps in. This smart safety system detects the speed and urgency of a driver's braking. If it senses a sudden, forceful motion, typical in panic situations, it automatically increases the brake pressure to the maximum level needed to help avoid a collision. It acts within milliseconds, making a critical difference when every inch counts. Even though eBay has been around for over a decade, it's still one of the most underutilized safety features. Research shows that nearly 90% of drivers fail to apply enough pressure during emergencies, meaning the system doesn't always get activated when it's needed most. To tackle this issue, newer cars are now offering automatic emergency braking, AEB. Unlike EBAA, AEB doesn't wait for driver input. It actively scans the road ahead for obstacles and applies the brakes if a collision seems imminent. It's a huge advancement in crash prevention, especially in heavy traffic. However, even these systems have their limits. Like adaptive cruise control, both EBAA and AEB rely on sensors that can be affected by weather, dirt, or poor lighting. In rain, snow, or fog, their accuracy may drop. So while they offer excellent backup, they're not foolproof. Drivers still need to stay alert and engaged. Technology helps, but it doesn't replace attention behind the wheel. Feature 16. Night vision. Yes, night vision in a car is a real thing, and it's as cool as it sounds. These systems use infrared sensors to detect heat signatures from people, animals, and other vehicles. The result? A thermal image displayed on your dashboard screen, allowing you to see up to 1,000 feet ahead, even in total darkness. It's especially useful in rural areas, poorly lit roads, or bad weather when visibility is low. Instead of relying solely on headlights, drivers get an advanced look at what's up ahead before it becomes a hazard. This technology isn't limited to science fiction anymore. High-end cars like the BMW X5, Audi A8, and Mercedes S-Class have had night vision for years, but now it's becoming more accessible. Aftermarket systems systems can be added to regular cars, giving more drivers access to this premium safety feature. While it may not be a must-have for everyone, it adds an impressive layer of security that could prevent accidents, especially in those moments when the human eye just isn't enough. Feature 17, crumple zones and safety cells. Ever seen a car totally wrecked in the front, but the driver walks away with barely a scratch? That's not luck. That's the power of crumple zones. These areas are specially designed to absorb the force of a collision. Instead of transferring that energy straight into the cabin, the front and rear sections of the car crumple in a controlled way, taking the brunt of the impact. Meanwhile, the safety cell, the rigid area where passengers sit, stays strong and intact, protecting everyone inside. Mercedes-Benz was the first to roll this out back in the 1950s, and today it's standard in virtually every modern vehicle. It's one of those features that rarely gets talked about, but has saved countless lives, even in high-speed crashes. Crumple zones can mean the difference between serious injury and walking away unharmed. So the next time a crash scene looks terrifying, remember, it's often not a miracle, but smart engineering doing its job behind the scenes. There's so much about cars that goes unnoticed, and unfortunately, what's not known could be costing thousands or even risking safety. Leave a comment below and subscribe for more content like this.